So, why am I posting a video? We'll get to that in just a second. But first, let's see how 2020 went. So 2020 started pretty amazing for me. I got the chance to visit Dubai for a business trip. It flew me out business class. It was an amazing experience. I stayed in an amazing hotel. I experienced things like sand duning. I got to see the Burj Khalifa. I visited all the amazing landmarks. I ate some amazing food, and I got to hang out with some amazing people that I've come to know. It's gonna be a memory that I will never ever forget. And then this happened.
Coronavirus! Coronavirus! I'm telling you, shit is real! Shit is getting real! Woo! Bitch, I'm scared.
And we were having lockdowns and the cases were going sky high and the whole world was panicking. I had to transition into a new job, and it was not an easy process by any means necessary, because number one, all the trainings had to be done virtually. There was no face-to-face training going on. Everything was done virtually. It was insane. Okay, but it needed to be done. The one good thing that came out of this whole lockdown and being stuck at home, not being able to go anywhere, is that I kind of got my creative juices flowing a bit. So I've always been into photography, filmmaking, and content creation per se, but I had never ever taken the time to really pursue it, full on or head on. There's always something holding me back, and I think during this time around when we had this whole lockdown period, I just told myself that just do it. This might come to a surprise for you. I had no idea who Peter McKinnon was, who Daniel Schiffer was, who Matt Como was, Sam Colder, Matty Hippolyte, all these amazing content video filmmakers, photographers, YouTubers. I had no idea who these people were, and it all started from there. So by having this extensive hours after work, not being able to go out and meet people and do whatever that I want to do, all those hours spent on YouTube watching these amazing people create this amazing art form and perfecting their art form, this was actually the birth of my passion project. So here's the thing. All my close friends know me as the guy who is always behind the camera, always taking photos, taking videos, especially when we are on holidays, right? And I was lucky enough that when I told them about this thing that I really wanted to do, I was overwhelmed by the amount of support that these guys have been giving me, and that really made me want to pursue this even further. That was basically why I started Project DD. So what I had was basically the iPhone that I'm shooting on right now, my iPhone 11 Pro Max, and a really old Canon EOS 650D with an 18-135mm. This is like basically the most basic setup that you can ever get. It's old, it's ancient. It's not about what you have as a photographer or as a filmmaker as gear, is basically what you do with it. And so yeah, that was it. I just started going out, taking photos, whatever pictures that I could possibly take, I took. Don't think about it, just take the shot. You'll be surprised at what you can do. I just walked out, I started taking photos, and I never looked back. So this continued for a couple of months, and I got to meet someone pretty amazing, Sam Go. Sam, if you're watching this, what's up? And he introduced me to his group, which is called Lego Shoot. So what Lego Shoot basically is, it's a small community of photographers that basically go on photo walks and they share knowledge, they take pictures, and it's basically a really fun experience. So for anybody who has not gone on a photo walk before, I highly encourage you to go and check out Lego Shoot, their Facebook page, their Instagram page, all linked below. Check them out, really amazing people. But just to put things into perspective, I went from basically only shooting random things to end up learning more about street photography, to end up learning about portraits, to end up learning about car photography, product photography, food photography. Like in just a span of 6 months, I've learned so much, and I'm really excited to pursue this even more and to basically learn and try even more. I actually got my first paid gig as a photographer. Shout out to Capri. Thank you for letting me do your maternity shoot. I think the photos were bangers. It was really fun shooting with you and your husband, and thank God I had Sam with me to teach me a couple of things along the way. And here are a few photos. I hope you don't mind if I share. So the point of me making this video, I've always had this idea of creating, but that's just something that I've always wanted to do. But the funny thing is, I have always been afraid to do it. Whether it be, being afraid of getting judged, is my work gonna be good enough? What are people gonna say? And I've just realized to just not give a damn about that anymore, really. And I think the only reason why I'm making this video now is because I've realized that next year I'm turning 30. I told myself, like, make a list of things that you want to do or at least try before hitting the age of 30. And this is definitely one of them. So this is basically a challenge for myself, right? Before the age of 30, do things that you never had the guts to do. I have all these ideas in my head that I, more or less write down on like a piece of paper, and they just never get materialized, not for any reason whatsoever. They could be good, they could be bad, I don't know, but the fact that I've not even started trying, I didn't feel comfortable and I didn't feel great about it. So basically this video is just me putting it out there that this is something that I've been wanting to do for such a long time, that I should at least do this, that I should at least give this a chance. So 2021, what's in store is that I'm going to push more content out to my social media platforms, maybe on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I'm going to go out and take more photos, more edits. I'm just going to try and create and put it out there because it just brings me so much joy to just do this. Like, this is what I want to do. This has always been a passion, and I'm just going full force with it in 2021. So follow me on my social media. If you haven't already, this is my Instagram account, this is my passion project account. Do me a favor, follow both of these, go through my media, see what you like, comment on whatever post that you want, and basically talk to me. I'm trying to be a little bit more interactive on my social media platforms, and hopefully 2021 brings about new things. So with that, I want to say thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you haven't already, follow, like, whatever they say, I have no clue. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.